Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. I'm about you checking in, man. Big Kannon versus Mr.Millz. Dope battle in my opinion, man. Probably one of the best battles that RBE has released on his channel. I actually like this battle better than I like Daylight and Oops, in my personal opinion. One reason why I like this battle better, when I watch Daylight and Oops, I really want to be able to pick a winner. But in my opinion, it's hard to pick a winner because their third rounds aren't really that much catered to each other unless you want to give it to Daylight because he was a little bit more catered to Oops. But a lot of people just like, oh, it was groundbreaking. We don't even want to pick a winner. I don't really want to watch my battle rap like that. I want to be able to pick a winner. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of getting that vibe like him and Daylight kind of playing that shit together. Like, yo, we gonna go crazy in the first and second round. And then, you know, just talk about some groundbreaking shit in the third. So this battle to me is a little bit better. Dope battle, man. Definitely a dope battle. It was a judge battle, man, so it's really hard to really give a winner, but I will speak on it a little bit towards the end. But let me just talk about Big Kannon for a minute, man. Definitely one of the most underrated niggas in battle rap. He's at the top of my underrated list. Him and Boy are like my top two underrated dudes. I gotta put Young Kannon up there. I definitely think he's underrated. Newborn is underrated. Moneybags is underrated. So a lot of people I feel like is underrated. Big Kannon is at the top of that list. And I just gotta say this, man. I ain't never seen a nigga name flip as good as Big Kannon. Flip Millz and Mike as his name. Mike Jenkins, Mr.Millz, flipped his name in this battle. I ain't never seen it done as good as it was in this battle, man. Big Kannon might actually be the name flip king. You know what I'm saying? I know we look at a lot of battles. B Magic did it real well versus Rosenberg Raw. A lot of other battles I can't really think off the top, but I ain't never seen it done as good as it was in this battle. And I mean, the name flips, my nigga, was bananas, bruh.
Now, niggas aren't satisfied till somebody dies or they family killed. Get your kid back with the toy. Now, are you happy, Millz? I'll shoot in the face. But you know you dead. When I come with flame and I torture him with skill, so if he die, it's planned. You will only see a portion of Millz. Now, niggas like, tonight might give this nigga Millz direction. You know, because he got bars, you know, he goes hard. But he's just real aggressive. He doesn't swag out, you know, let the crowd feel his presence. Well, he'll measure up in time, but guys, we gotta give Mill a second. Now listen.
So that's what I want to say about Big Kannon, man. Definitely a dope showing by him. Mr.Millz. Let me give y'all a little history on Mr.Millz for those of y'all that don't know. I met Mr.Millz probably a couple years ago, maybe even 3 years ago. I met him when he joined my Facebook group. He was one of the first people that joined the Facebook group like three and a half years ago. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know he could rap. I didn't know he could battle rap, nothing. In the Facebook group, we started this text battle type of situation where a lot of people in the group that had some bars or whatever, they would text battle. I would write my bars, like 16, 32 bars on a message on Facebook. Another nigga would write his bars and they would battle and the group would judge it. And that group was called the UBL.
Rapper to my right, introduce yourself.
Mr.Millz, that's M-I-L-L $. Choppers out your block looking like stand up, ID certified UBL in the motherfucking building. UBL in the motherfucking building. UBL in the motherfucking building.
That group was called UBL. It was called Unbiased Battle League. They got more and more popular. Eventually they moved that group to a whole nother group on Facebook. It left Unbiased. The name kind of changed. It went to like Underground Battle League. But Millz was one of the best niggas doing that shit. And it went from text battling to where they would upload a YouTube video and they would spit their bars and then another nigga would spit his bars, and it went from text battling to video battling. And Millz kept getting better and better. Like, he was one of the top 3 niggas in this whole UBL shit. Caught the attention of Milltown Blow. I'm just trying to show y'all how shit connect. Milltown Blow, when he started, he didn't have no battle rappers. He had A-Town City, he had CT, he had Kannon, he had Automatic Ray, you know what I'm saying, TGO. He had some people, but he didn't really have a lot of people on the roster. So he went to the UBL and started grabbing talent from the video battles, and Mr.Millz was one of them. And Mr.Millz got his first camera battle battling on Milltown's Blow League. And then from there, he went to Street Status. He battled, I can't even remember we battled on Street Status. He went to Street Status. He lost that battle. He kept grinding, eventually battled Danny Myers. Norris gave him like 1 or 2 PGs, but just different stuff going on with his family. He never could make the PG battles. So Mr.Millz, man, I've seen his grind from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? And just to see him to where he is now, from text battling in the Unbiased Review Facebook group to being on fucking the RBE stage, to having PG events, to battling Danny Myers. I mean, he really, guerrilla warfare. He's really made a name for himself, man, as an up and coming battle rapper that needs to be respected. So salute to Mr. Millz and everything you accomplished, bro. Like, you know I fuck with you and support you heavy. All right, man, let's just get into this recap, man. Round one, I gave the first round of Big Kannon, man. Too many name flips and bars in the first round for Big Kannon, man. The Gary Payton glove line was dope. The Happy Meals line was dope. The line about pray before your meal, saving grace, when he was talking about Gracie.
I ain't even want to take this battle, you know? You a nigga I named my ace. Your biggest stage today, guerrilla warfare, is what paved the way. But Gracie say, don't battle him, bro, you know? Trying to save the day, we'll pray before meals get ate. You know what I'm saying, Gracie?
That was probably my favorite line of the first round, man. He had too many name flips in his first round, and I'm not even really a big fan of name flips because I think it's so easy to do, but yo, as long as that shit is clever, I can fuck with it. So definitely too many bars from Big Kannon in the first round. Mr. Millz had a good first round too. Probably my favorite bar from him was the Armani Exchange bar.
I was raised with snakes, cutthroat, couldn't be trusted, so there's no way our frame of mind is the same. You do a deal with Millz, you get an ARP fashion tip. That's an axe till you cap, soon as our money exchange.
That shit was fire. That shit was dope. The Danny Myers 12 racks line was nice. But I definitely gave the first round, man, to Big Kannon. Second round, man, Big Kannon back on his name flips. He had the Reggie Miller line. He had the Milltown Blow line, talking about how Mr. Millz ain't never put on for niggas. So nobody in the Milltown Blow. That line was crazy. The diet plan, you only get a portion of meals. Also talking about Mr. Millz' wife or mom. I can't even remember which one, but when he was like, she fucked the whole state of Indiana. She don't know who's your daddy. Indiana Hoosiers, come on, man, stop playing, dog. But the second round, man, I had to give it to Mr. Millz, man. He had the Satan line, the New Nails line, which was crazy. Yo, it's been so many bars thrown at New Nails. You almost can do a New Nails video about this shit. Like for real, you can do like a countdown of the top 10 new haymakers in battle rap, because there's so many niggas coming at her. But the New Nails line was nice. He also had the Jeff Jarrett strut line, open the wine. Nice little flip on that. He ended up with a PG step. I know we heard PG step used before, but you know, I'm still fucking with it, man. I don't think it's been too oversaturated yet. This PG step, it went over well with the crowd. It was fucking with it. I know Bricks did one earlier, but
Bitch, I'm grown. I don't respect your tone or your street language. Rendezvous? Cool. These gonna meet where your teeth hanging. When you see me, rep. You battle through a Ouija? Next. After you catch your teeth with a PG, step.
No, it is what it is, man. I think we got one or two more times to hear it before niggas have been and played that shit out. You know how niggas are. But definitely gave the second round to Mr. Millz. Third round, man, Big Kannon, the Infamil bar. Dope. The Formula Infamil bar was dope. The cookie shit with Empire. Yo, I ain't never really, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's a lot of Empire bars. I think Big Kannon has the best Empire bar so far in battle rap.
When I'm on the stage, I own the stage. That's why they booked me rhyming. I'm one of the pillars of RBE. And from the looks, we grinding. We on TV now, celebrity judges. Yeah. Nigga, we should be shining. But I help build an empire. Whoever says I don't cook, he lying.
Also telling, you know, I told ARP to get Millz off the card. That's the EBT. That line was fire to me. What else did he have in the first round, man? He had the millisecond line. He had the like Mike line saying that Mr. Millz is just a clone of him. Yo, dope 3 rounds from Big Kannon. Very, very dope 3 rounds from Big Kannon. Mr. Millz came with that real talk third round, talking about how Kannon really hasn't got into that next level of battle rap, even though he got bars, and a lot of it has to do with his believability. You know, when I look at Big Kannon, I don't look at somebody that always talking that gun talk. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is to believe. He don't really come off to me as no nigga that's toting them guns or doing that. He just come off as a real genuine dude to me. But I understand where Mr. Millz was going. And this was a judge battle, man. Judges gave the battle to Mr. Millz 2-1. Me personally, I like Big Cannon's third round a little bit more. And it wasn't that Mr. Millz did anything wrong. He gave you 3 good rounds as well. But I think the real talk rounds I'm starting to get a little bit tired of, and it ain't nothing to do with Mr. Millz. It's just in general. You know what I'm saying? I think after Oops and Daylight third round, it's like we need to give him a rest with the real talk shit. So, and I think what it is, man, it's just not enough punches in real talk rounds. There's a lot of just, I'm gonna talk to this nigga, I'm gonna give him some guidance or whatever, but it's not enough punches. And when you balance somebody that got a lot of bars, it was a lot of bars from Big Kannon in the third round. The Mr.Millz, and you know, I didn't already went over his bars. When you got a guy that's hitting you with a lot of bars, that real talk shit is cool, but I'm not really sure if Big Kannon is one of these dudes you can really break down, because he don't come off to me like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't really just see a bunch of fraud shit in him. That's just me personally. But can't really argue with the winner because it was a judge battle. This shit isn't like grind time back in the day when niggas was cheating and niggas was just picking niggas and that shit was wild unfair. Nowadays, man, y'all agree on judge battles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may not agree on who's judging, but a lot of times even that's done. And when they pick a winner, you got to roll with it, man, because it was close enough to where it could go either way. So I can't even be mad at niggas saying Mr.Millz won, because that's who the judges picked. So he can walk out of here with his head held up high like, yo, I beat Big Kannon. Shout out to both these two battle rappers. Very, very dope battle, man. And probably, you know, one of the best battles RBE has released. Where do y'all niggas have RBE in a battle rap scale of things as far as leagues? Because they only been around a couple of years, man, and they always put on good battles. It's been a few battles that they might have not have been too good that niggas don't really talk about. But whatever it is, man, people come to the RBE platform and give you 3 good rounds. It ain't really been a lot of bad battles, and not even just so much bad battles. There haven't been a lot of bad performances in terms of people coming prepared with 3 good rounds. Even if you don't even like the rounds, at least a nigga have 3 good rounds. You don't see that a lot even on URL or King of the Dot. They just seem to be taking the money on either one of those 2 leagues. So I don't know if ARP calling these niggas like, yo, I'm gonna book you, but I don't want no bullshit, and niggas are just respecting it. But people are coming to that platform and giving some of their best material. So and another thing I think that is key, he's getting a lot of hungry dudes. You know, maybe if he was going after the Calicos or this dude or that dude, he may get some piss poor performances. But he's actually getting dudes that have been underrated. You got Moneybags, you got Sideboy, you got Big Kannon, Danny Myers is coming up soon, Chilla Jones is coming up soon. You get a lot of people that have always put on, Big K. You know what I'm saying? So that could be the formula too. Like, let me just book niggas that's putting on instead of trying to book niggas to sell out a venue. I know the venue he uses isn't that big, but that may just be the formula too. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, man, it's definitely working, man. What do y'all got? RBE, you got Queen of the Ring, RBE, URL, King of the Dot. What else? Spit That Heat is definitely doing this thing. Where do y'all have RBE in terms of top leagues? I'm going to do a blog on that coming up soon. The pros and cons of every league in my top 5. And that's it, man. Thanks for watching the recap. I'm Box Review. Holla at your boy.